So her saying, I guess I was right, because they're excellent at the mind games. They're excellent at trying to make it appear as though you're doing something wrong. Like I said, y'all seen that. That was Tuesday. Today is Saturday. I didn't even respond to it. But here's an individual, like I said, I dated this woman 20 years ago. But out of the blue, she thinks she can just send me a message. Hey, I missed you. The sucker for love guy. Oh, I was a sucker. Oh. You see, oh. See the lost look? Oh. The sucker. She was supposed to easily just say, hey, I missed you. Okay. Okay. You're backing up. I'm a sucker. Yes. I want to be with you. You played me. Here's an individual that told me, and I quote, when I dated her, she didn't know how to cook. Of course, I said I dated her 20 years ago, yeah. She's 30 days older than me, so that puts her at 56 as well. I dated her 30 years ago, over 20 years ago. So let's just go at 36, okay? Stick with me, do the math. When I dated her, she said that she didn't know how to cook. Then last year, she said, my grandmother taught me how to cook. And I said, how old was you when your grandmother died? She said, I was 12. So that meant her grandmother couldn't teach her how to cook. Last year, when she was 55, that meant she knew how to cook when she was 12. So I responded to her, yeah, but when you and I was dating, you told me you didn't know how to cook. Her response, stop remembering everything, because everything is a joke to them. But the reason why I was told I don't know how to cook, because I always got the sucker version of love from these chicks. I always got the watered down gravy nigga. I got the watered down gravy nigga love version of these chicks. You know, I was that watered down gravy nigga. You watered down gravy nigga, you know. That's what I got. You know, that's the love version of what I got. I didn't get the top version of love. You know, I didn't. I'm gonna tell y'all about my brother's ex-girlfriend. They dated from like 7th grade up until 25 or 26. They dated from the 7th grade up until 25 or 26. This individual, they dated from like 7th grade up to 25 and 26. They broke up, and like a year later, she had a baby by a dude that was in prison. So I'm not saying a year later she got pregnant. I'm saying a year later she had a baby by a dude that was in prison. So you dated my brother from 13 years. Didn't take his nut, because my brother's like me. We ain't paying this dumb nonsense with these women. So she was like, when I tote this ass around in the street, all these guys hollering at me, I can't deal with this guy. Soon as her and my brother broke up, a year later, she done dropped a baby that was in jail. Yeah, she was black. I'm sorry. Then want y'all, I ain't seen nobody ask the question, so I just want to tell y'all. This is what you get. What I get, I don't want to have no baby. I don't this, I don't that, I don't. The dudes out there that's dumping dick everywhere, chicks is just waiting to get in line so he can soil their coochie. It ain't like that with the good guys. Remember, this is just about me, and I don't want none of y'all loving the way I loved. I have given so much away to individuals that earned nothing. It's the reason why I was never appreciated. Now, I want to be clear. If I meet somebody tomorrow and they give me all of them, and they give me, that's what it's going to get down to. But I'm not dealing with nobody that I dealt with in the past, because I know what they want. They want a cheap version of me. They are not going to give all themselves to me. They're not going to do it. They come back just to see if they can get the spot where they left off. Period. That's what they do. If you think a woman is not like that, I'm 56 years old. If you're younger than me, you might want to listen. Pen and pad, take notes, or save this video and run it back. It's what it is. I want it all. Nothing gets put before me. And every woman that I've tried to date showed me everything and everybody was before me. And this only happened because I gave that was not earned. It's the worst thing you can do in your life. Sell something that's worth $10,000 for $100. Brag about how much you brought something only to find out it was a knockoff version. You're like, damn. Selling yourself cheap is the worst feeling in the world. Guys are out here getting pussy with a payment. Not paying for it, they paying them. No good guys out here getting pussy with a payment. The good guys, we got to make the payment. When you give that was not earned, you will be making payments. Appreciate those thumbs up. Remember, y'all, I charge $1 to watch my live streams. You can look below and see my Cash App link, or you can look and see my super chat. But you know what? We can waive all that. Just give me that thumbs up. That thumbs up is your fee. Stop calling me. Give me my thumbs up or give me my $1. That's what it gets down to. You will never be, ever. You will never, ever be a woman's priority. You will never, ever be taken seriously. You will never, ever be given 100% access to that person. Everything will be before you, as I stated, priority. You won't if you give that which was not earned. And I have done that my entire life. I have done it. The beautiful thing about my life is I am extremely successful. So I'm not looking for love, for happiness. I have no desires for love right now. I go to the bank. There's a white woman in there, very skinny, no ass, nice, decent, and she's just beautiful. Her aura, her energy about her, I'd be like, wow, she's a beautiful woman. I deal with people based on their energy. I don't deal with people based on looks. Like I said, I dated a woman 5'10" with nothing but rolls. Won't do it again. I now understand, yeah, you don't love yourself when you get that big. You know, this is where I'm at now in my life. Happy to be here. I've been alone by myself too long. I faced every fear that happened. I said, what I said to myself is, excuse me, I wanted a wife because I said, if I ever get sick, I had somebody there to take care of me. Well, I got sick. Last year I got sick. Couldn't even walk. I had to wait 3 days before I could bend my knee to get in my car to drive myself to the hospital. But a dude that want his balls sucked, he got random chicks that's waiting to park his kids in their mouth. I cracked myself up. He got that. It's the way it is. So all I'm telling you, if you don't listen to nothing, nothing that I'm saying here today, I am telling you, do not, under circumstances zero, give yourself when it was not earned. This is why I have nobody in my life now. Because when I was giving myself away, When me and a woman start talking, hey, come to my house. Hey, this, that. Yeah, I got you. This is that. They earn none of it. My mother, it's the reason why she talked to me like trash. She earned nothing. I just, you ain't gonna do that? Okay, I got you, Mom. I'm just, she didn't earn that and treated me like, talked to me like an absolute piece of trash. Why? She didn't earn it. She didn't earn it. When you give yourself away for free, don't get mad when it's not appreciated. Don't get mad. Listen, when I brought my BMW yesterday, right? It was hands down the second best. They had 6 X5s on the lot. 6. They had 6. Right? The one I got was the second best. How am I saying this? They had 6 X5s on the lot. 6. Mine was the second best. It was a white one there. X-Drive 335. X-Drive 335, whatever, right? X-Drive 3.5, yeah, that's it. An X-Drive 3.5. Mine was the second best, right? Out of 6, mine was the second best. Why was mine the cheapest? Why was mine the cheapest? I paid $9,000 for mine. Why was mine the cheapest? You know why mine was the cheapest? It was the cheapest. It was a diesel. Nobody buys diesels. I'm sure when they picked the truck up at the auction, they had it on a lot since November. I'm sure they was like, man, we ain't never gonna sell this diesel. So I was looking for a hybrid or a diesel. I found that diesel. I was like, oh, what? Oh, snap. Called them up. Boom. Got it. Was in there yesterday. I got a video of it. 2,000. Everybody else in the thing with loan applications. I'm in there cashing. Now, let me get that. Okay. Right? What's my point? The market for X5 diesels, but when you go on YouTube and you search X5 diesels, you see people praising them. Oh my God, this truck, oh my God. As a mechanic, I understand diesels, right? The market. So because the market of people don't buy diesels, you ain't never had a diesel, shut up. I done had 2 diesels already. This is now my 3rd diesel. I understand diesels. I love diesel engines, all right? So when you take something and take it to a market where people ain't used to it, they ain't gonna see the value of it, the true value of it. So I look at myself as the individual that I am, trying to put myself on the market in the black community with black women. They ain't seeing the value of me. My love is not the market. It's not the market. My love is not the market. My love is from the 40s, 50s, and part of the 60s. My type of love was not needed after the 60s. The 70s, it was not. So I'm not sitting up here as a 56-year-old wise man getting wiser. I'm not sitting up here saying, man, why can't I find a woman to love me? No, I'm good. I'm in full control of my happiness. I create the dopamine in my head and happiness. I don't need no woman. This is why I'm not chasing pussy. I'm not. And that's the only thing they think will get you in the door. Because like I seen a video yesterday. Once you pop them, now all of a sudden they think, oh, I gave you some pussy. It is just amazing. I was talking to an individual and I said, this is the crazy nonsense of the black sisterhood, right? This woman said, for real, I think that it's best that strong black men should only date single moms. No. And then one black dude was like, what? And then some other wetback, come on. She was like, I'm just saying, come on. And then the other black dude said, yo, my man, you co-signing this? She was like, that's my man. He was like, but This black woman said, once she had a baby, the baby matured her. This is the nonsense of the dumbest people, the dumbest things on the planet that I tell you guys, right? This is the perspective of these individuals. And this is what makes them ultra dumb. There's not one black man of my stature that's going to look at a dude out there robbing and stealing and be like, yo, when you rob people, man, be careful. No. We look at them mugs like, bring it over here if you want to, Slick. Better carry it on. Because you ain't getting nothing but here but some bullets. That's how we do it. Black women, own a Fortune 500 company to a chick with 30 kids by 29 different men. They'll be best friends. It ain't like that with us men. We categorize. You do what? Bro, you done went to jail 50 times, man. Nah, bro, you ain't even come to my house. Bro, you get locked up all the time. Bro, I ain't trying to ride you in my car. We break it down. It ain't like that with women. So I sent the video to this woman and I said, this is what the sisterhood is saying. Now, you got a good position in life. You got degrees and all that. But according to your own sister, she's more mature than you because you ain't got no babies. And she got babies. This is the narrative. And you're not going to get a conversation based on that. You're just going to get a like emoji. You ain't going to get no conversation on that because that's nothing to talk about. Well, I'm not talking against the sisterhood. Give me a second. I've just never seen something so dumb in my life. And I've been around the world. I've never seen anything close to dumb as black women. I just haven't. I haven't. A white man will not go out there and have 5 kids, 3 kids by 3 different women and find a wife. It won't happen. It won't happen. That white woman to take that man home to their mama and she'll get a sidebar. Sarah, what are you doing? Mama, no, he is not. You are not to bring that man to this house. No, you're not to bring that man to this house. In the black community, oh, he's ready to settle down. He's ready to, oh no, I want his skeet. I'm going to be the 4th baby mama with the 4th baby, but he's going to be the love. He's going to love me. Then guys that have morals and all that, I'm glad I found my happiness and my success. I'm not interested in nothing else. I understand. If I dealt with them in my past, I understand what I'm getting. I understand what I mean. I understand that I got to give myself and they don't have to give nothing. Let me say that again. I understand with all the women that I met in my past because I was stupid enough to allow them. Like I said, individual lived across the street, came to my house and all that. When I went to her house, my house ain't clean. I literally seen individuals pull up, knock on her door, talk to her, run back out to their car, put their windows up, grab their condoms out the armrest, and run back in the house and watch her blinds close. And I'm the guy that said, I'm looking for a wife. I never got nowhere with her. And this is what happens. You meet these individuals and they're in a season of, I'm just trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. I'm going to say this today. On the 1st of March, 2025, excuse me. I'm going to say this today. I will never understand a woman that get a job before her wife, her husband. I will never understand it. I mean, put their career before their husband. I will never understand it. I've never understand it. I now understand if they get out of their 30s and ain't married, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Well, let me say that again. If they get out of their 30s and they're not married, leave them alone. Leave them alone. They're on a cycle of the world, and the world is a playground. I'm grown now. All these narratives, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. And that's where I was dumb enough to try to love. I loved hard down in those younger years when it was all about them playing. Now that I'm older and I don't want it, I'm watching all these ones that didn't want it when they was young. All of them want it now. And I'm saying to myself, well, I'm glad I understand the fundamentals of you creatures because you ain't changed. And let me be clear. Don't nobody change. Don't nobody change. Because listen to what I'm about to tell you. If I'm telling y'all here today, I don't get no pussy. I'm telling y'all, I'm not in a relationship. You don't hear me say, you ain't never heard me say, I'm going to just start fucking these chicks. You ain't never heard me say that, did you? You ain't never heard me say that. That ain't me. But you heard me say, if the transaction not complete, is until you have a receipt. You heard me say that, yes? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather, ooh, she cockeyed it. Do the surround. Oh, you spin a dial. She spin around. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cockeyed it, but you know what? Ooh, credit card. What time do you want her to arrive? Now. No, I don't want to go raw back. You know, Dad, that was quick. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather opt into that. We ain't doing this relationship nonsense. It just don't work for me. Not for me. It don't work for me. It worked for the guys that will allow women, and I'm gonna end it with this. For those individuals that have messed up and that woman wants to talk to them like trash, they'll be okay. For those individuals that is willing to forfeit their own life and go with the woman, those individuals will be okay. For those individuals that is willing to let the woman lead, you guessed it, those individuals too will be okay. For those individuals that will give all of themselves and don't allow a woman to give them nothing, some fake facade of love and I care about you and the old I'm here to support you, you guessed it, those two, they have nothing to worry about. But if you decide that you want to have morals and have it where as though you help them understand, cross this line if you want to. Stick a toe across this line. You will not be dealt with. You lock your door so nobody can break in. Cross the line. You make sure you put security codes on all your stuff so nobody can access. But for some reason, these women expect there are to be nothing. You are to be a clean slate individual and you're sitting there ready for them to get an attitude and you understand, talk curse at you and you understand. Oh, it's that time of the month, you must understand. I don't understand a damn thing. Talk to me like that. You get one crack at that. Make it count. Make it count. I'm a man over here. Catch you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.